so bad right now.
So Tom.
So Tom.
Do I have to look at the camera for this?
You could. Alright, no. Not even gonna bother. Fuck this. Fuck this shit.
You can splice. You can splice your frustration as the intro.
Oh god, I'm so happy right now.
I'm gonna save that for a video intro, actually.
What's up, guys? It's the Friendly Fire Podcast.
It's a podcast!
That's my bit.
Well,
It's
podcast! It's
birthday
just
podcast.
It is a birthday podcast.
the birthday boy's not here. It's
No.
just...
So yeah, episode 28, and
It is.
He's getting birthday sex.
Wait, how old is he?
I
This
think
guy's
he's 27.
He's 20. Okay, I was gonna say, is it? It's like
If
his
only
20
his birthday could have been last week and could have been podcast.
could have been a golden
right,
podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
His
Thanks, Nate's
fucked
mom.
up.
Yeah. Good job. You fucked up.
So right now, all we have here is Logan,
Sean.
And Worth.
and that's it right now.
Yeah.
We're going out for Disco's birthday later, so we're recording earlier than normal, and people will probably filter in just
It's
randomly.
a sad podcast.
So we're
We've
gonna,
done-
we're
yeah.
gonna leave
No. I kind of like these 3-person podcasts. Like it's.
We've done two of them before?
Yeah, we've done
Two?
one with
And
you,
we
me,
did
it
last
was you,
week
me, and
before.
Pat.
Yeah.
You, me, and Pat, and then
You, me, and Josh.
you, me, and Josh. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So we are
was that?
perfectly capable of
Early,
doing
like
this.
within the single digits. I
Oh.
think.
Yeah, it was like the 4th or 5th
Early on,
podcast.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, who wants to start? I don't know. This is weird. Only 3 people.
I'll.
You're all sitting so close to me. I don't like this.
Hey.
This is weird.
How you doing?
Neither of you sit by me normally on the podcast.
Well, we try to
For good
get a video thing going, obviously, and you saw how that fucking worked.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need better cell phone holding equipment. The suction cup does not suck. Well, it sucks, but it doesn't suck the way it's supposed to.
Bad jokes.
And I bought a suction cup.
So I played ESO this week. I played. What else did I play?
Rocket League.
Rocket League. I'm drawing blanks because there was other stuff. Deus Ex. I started going back to replay Deus Ex to kind of get it beat before the new game comes out and the new director's cut.
You said beat.
Yeah, I'm trying to beat it.
Beat.
I'll beat it in a month or so. So
That's how long you wait in between beats.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the director's cut for Deus Ex just came out backwards compatible, so we play on Xbox One, which makes me very happy. And I played something else. What the fuck? Quantum Break. I'm almost on Quantum Break.
And you played Garden Warfare.
Yeah, Garden Warfare.
Yeah.
We played Garden.
You
Warfare.
actually played Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah, we played a bunch of multiplayer. Then we played Infinity Mode. Infinite Mode. What is it?
Infinite mode, I think.
Okay. It's where you're like robot cats with laser tails.
I don't
and
like
you
this 'cause I have to
shoot-
talk. This is bullshit.
You can
Get
sit
used to
there
it.
and chime in occasionally.
This is your chance to actually like throw in some banter for once.
Right.
Instead of just your occasional like perverted joke that you do.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. That's my thong.
Yeah, that's what you do. But grow up, Sean. Fuck.
Nope. I totally just didn't draw a huge dick on a pushing cat either.
God damn it.
Why is that cat's dick so big?
Pushing Rule 34. I wonder if anyone's done that yet.
Well,
Oh, I'm sure that's
They had to.
that has to be. But yeah, other than that, just I played I think like one round of Siege, and then I got on PvZ.
Yeah.
So Deus Ex is the newest thing, and then next week. Oh no. Overwatch isn't out for like another week and a half.
Not
2
next
weeks.
Tuesday, but the following Tuesday.
Okay. I'm still on the fence about getting Overwatch. We got some friends that are going to get it. I know you're going to get it.
Me?
Sean.
Collectors.
Jared's going to get it.
Jared's gonna get it?
Jared said he's getting Overwatch. And Josh said he would get really whatever everybody else got between that and Battleborn.
If he can get to his Xbox.
Right, yeah. So
We won't talk about his personal
Yeah,
life.
right.
now.
Hashtag personal shit.
You can message Josh and ask him what's wrong if
You okay?
if you really want to know. But
He likes long walks on the beach under moonlight
yeah, and the soulful sounds of the Backstreet Boys.
and fisting. That's what you get when you didn't come to the podcast early.
No one dark.
It's us. What do you expect?
Right. So, Sean, what have you been playing?
Played a little bit of PvZ, Garden Warfare 2, Rocket League. I didn't play the Division at all this week.
I didn't either.
3 weeks.
I didn't either.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You're fucking up, Ubisoft. Release DLC.
What happened to make us not want to play it anymore? Because I mean, they kept having those issues with the dailies. That's kind of what frustrated me, and I just got basically kind of tired of it.
Well, I think the problem is just like they haven't released really any new content.
It gets boring doing dailies to get the Phoenix. To get better gear.
It's more of a grind.
I'm just like, I need a fucking break. I'm tired of doing this shit every single day. So
when the season pass content comes out, I'll immediately go back to it to check it out. So it's not a bad game or boring game, but it's just the same thing.
Because there's lots of like untapped potential in the map. Like you can even tell when you hit the map on the start button. And there's a lot of area that's still yet to be like released.
It's the back button.
Yeah, or back button. Whatever.
God damn it.
Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Do you even Division?
I do. I didn't play this week though. Did you play anything else, Sean?
I guess we played a little bit of Overwatch because that was still technically the past week.
We played Overwatch.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Other than that, that's.
What's the Overwatch character that has the shield and does the charge ability?
Is that? Oh god, the Russian guy.
It's like a robot.
It's not Bastion.
No.
Is it Reinhold or something like that?
Reinhardt.
Yeah, Reinhardt.
That's like the only reason I'm going to get that game is that fucking character.
He's pretty awesome.
A beast.
He's pretty awesome.
Because you can actually, there's some characters I think that even if they're at full health, you can do like a hammer swing, but it shoots like a laser out of the hammer.
It's like a fire.
Yeah,
it's fire or something.
It's like a projectile. It's like this arc. I've hit characters just head on, like sniping characters, like the ones that kind of hide in the back. Yeah. It's like an insta kill, like because they're weak enough. That's such a strong ability. That character is so well rounded. If I get Overwatch, which I probably will, I'm gonna play the character all the time. That and Tracer.
So. That ass.
What have you been playing with?
I didn't get much time to play a whole lot of games this week, mainly because it's a finals week for me, so I've been studying. No, it's been a finals week for me, so I've been studying. But
study fat.
And
study fat.
But the time I was able to play games, or FAP. God damn it, Sean!
Your whole life was a gay joke.
Throwback
to a few podcasts ago.
Wait, yeah. That's what I was talking about, the Division of the Dark Zone. You guys made a huge fucking gay joke about the Dark Zone and me rolling in there with 7 other dudes. Random dudes at that.
Found them on Craigslist.
Typical Friday night for you, huh?
But anyway, so...
Or Thursday night. There's going to be like 7 of us. Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Watch out, boys. No. But I played the Overwatch beta, and I did have a lot of fun with it. I think my favorite character is probably Hanzo, the kind of like archer dude.
Jared really started to play that character.
His ult is fucking ridiculous.
Right?
He's like, I'm a dragon.
Yeah, like
and it kills you.
And then
it's depressing.
I wish it would say that. I'm a dragon. But it just flies through the air.
I am a Stegosaurus. No, but like I like his. I think he's got like the most well-rounded abilities. That's my opinion anyway. Because I mean, one, you can use him as a sniper essentially. But then he's got like
one of them is like a pulse,
like a sonic, it's basically like tracks enemies. Like
one of them's like it's like a pulse, and the other thing's like a
scatter arrow.
Yeah.
So he's got some pretty well-rounded attacks that help the team, but also like are really offensive.
You can't really be close range though. Like
he's not a very close range.
You've got to just not get lucky, but you got to just spam arrows basically.
But I also like Widowmaker too. The sniper
she was badass.
She's got that sniper rifle that doubles as a machine gun or submachine gun. But then she's got the traps that she can lay, and she had some other ability. I forgot what it was, but the kind of. It's kind of similar to Hanzo's in a way where it's like it tracks the enemies. You put that visor on, and you know what I'm talking about.
That's her ult.
That's her. That's her like her, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Ultimate.
And then I wasn't really too happy with Genji, like the samurai character. Yeah, like throwing stars.
The samurai kind of swordsman dude in Battleborn was way better.
Yeah,
if you're comparing like sword characters, that character was
like he could have been a lot. He could have been a lot cooler, but I don't feel like they utilized his sword enough. Like the hey, but they kind of made his throwing stars like the main weapon, and I don't know. The
only time I ever got kills with him, if I was using his like charge slash.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah, and I feel like he was kind of a lot of wasted potential.
There's a lot of good characters and there's a lot of bad characters. I think. Like, oh god, what's the guy with the peg leg and?
Oh yeah, he was some Nordic name. No. He was some like Nordic name. I know.
No, there's a guy. No, there's an Australian with a peg leg. Yeah. Like I don't know how to pronounce the turret builder. Like I've used him maybe a handful of times.
And then
the one like 5 characters, so I don't know.
And then the one chick that was kind of like she was wearing like the Valkyrie armor, had the rocket launcher.
She was cool.
Oh
yeah.
Farah,
yeah.
Farah was.
Farah was kind of OP.
I will probably main Farah.
Yeah.
Just because her rocket launcher is just absurd.
And you'll use her character.
Yeah.
And then aside from that,
I'm into Egyptian chicks.
Is she Egyptian?
Her name is Farah.
Fawcett?
Get out.
I'll see myself out. Anyway, but then I actually went back and played the Battlefield 4 campaign.
I saw you've been playing that. What's wrong with you?
I never played it before, and I wanted to go. I was like, you know what? I want to try it and see what it's like. And I mean, it's nothing special, but like
it's a Battlefield.
It's like hey, achievements, extra achievements, woohoo! It's
enough. 2 missions and I didn't.
It's enough to hold my attention.
Yeah,
like I might as well just beat it on hard.
That's not very high praise.
You're like, God damn it, Sean.
It's enough.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just beat the game on hard and shut the fuck up, and then just get the achievements and be done with it.
12.
And get the achievements and be done with it, and have the unlocks for multiplayer, which I still play. And then I played some Hardline too because Premium was free this month for Gold subscribers.
Do they take it away then at the end of the month?
I don't know.
Or is it free to download, and then if you don't, then you don't have it?
I don't know how it works because I know. Because I don't know if I saw the deal on deals with Gold, but because I downloaded it from the actual like game menu.
Yeah.
So maybe it is still free. Maybe it's just like part of EA Access, or maybe the game's been out long enough that they're just like, fuck it, let's just release it for free. Yeah. I mean, they did that with Battlefield 4 also.
Yeah.
Or well, maybe it wasn't free. They released it for like $20, but it was it was super cheap. But
definitely worth getting.
But I think it felt like a brand new game because like they released a bunch of new content. I hadn't played the game in months before that. There's a lot of new maps, a lot of new weapons and equipment. I mean, it's like this is what I feel like the game should have been initially. But I mean, whatever. Now at this point, I didn't have to spend any money on it, so it's no harm, no foul.
It works.
Yeah. So that's about it. That's what I've been playing.
But speaking of Battlefield. The new Battlefield 1 trailer. Yes, the new Battlefield 1 trailer.
This is not copywritten songs. This is actually it is.
Oh yeah, I forgot the reveal came out on Friday.
Yeah,
after the podcast.
Yep.
So we're a little
fucked up.
We're a little late, but you know what? Fuck it. Goddamn, like that. It's the most liked trailer on YouTube right now. Or
it's maybe video of all time, I think.
I don't know of all time.
I'm pretty sure because they were talking about the likes surpassed like Gangnam Style and other celebrity videos.
Really?
So I think it might be the most of all time. We'll have to double check.
Can you say Death of COD?
Well, the only problem is that with the remake of COD 4,
we'll get into that.
Sales.
We'll get into that later. I've got some thoughts on that topic. Yeah. But I mean, fuck this trailer. This game just looks fucking incredible. Like I finally want to play a classic shooter again. That's like super gritty, super in your face style of combat, and I feel like that's exactly what they're going to offer. And especially with the selection of melee weapons, something that's going to be, you know,
Some melee weapons looked vicious too.
Like the fucking
club
the
or a
mace.
Yeah, it was.
They
And-
said this is
Whoa!
going to be the most close quarter.
and the scimitar sword, like the
Yeah.
like the Arabian chick, you saw her
Yeah.
like riding the horseback, like oh my god,
That was pretty
like
legit.
the Arabian battles are probably going to be pretty awesome, especially if you're going to be riding around or driving horses. Wow, riding around on horses and
Just
stuff.
jam a steering wheel in the back of its skull. I'd be like, I'm gonna drive you now.
Go horse, go!
Go, or I'm turning you into glue.
Oh god, but I don't know. I did watch a couple videos like what people's impressions were like based on like I don't know. I watched some video that like this guy was a classic gun collector, and he was kind of like picking apart the trailer and seeing what weapons were in the game and stuff. And looks like it's gonna be a lot more than just like the bolt action rifles and stuff.
Yeah.
Looks like there will actually be some like SMGs and you know guns you would be used to with like normal like newer Battlefield games. So it's not just going to be like slow-paced combat as far as like the gunplay goes.
Well, we've been saying it for months, weeks on this podcast. So, like, we need God.
Why do you keep stop drawing dicks on Pusheen?
Jesus Christ.
What did Pusheen do to
It's
you?
even got veins and everything.
God damn it. We have to remove everything. Like, keep Sean 5 feet away from anything within his reach.
Can we just like tape your hands to the chair?
I gotta have something in my. I'm not finishing that. Not finishing that.
But yeah, for months we've been talking about how we want a game to do something different, like a shooter do something different. We've talked about World War I, World War II, going back. So I'm excited to have some of those older guns.
I don't remember
so-
a game that did.
I don't think it's. I
World War
don't think it's ever.
there has been.
There hasn't been. Not that I can remember, unless it's like some kind of niche PC title, which could be the case. But
Yeah, World War II was the big thing for many years, and then they went modern. But yeah, it's nice to go back because like they had it looked like some kind of like toxic gas that was
Mustard
dropping
gas?
down.
It's mustard.
Mustard gas, yeah.
There's
They
there's
had
a
that-
variety of terrible gases that they use in those wars. So yeah,
How allergic would you be to mustard gas?
everybody's allergic to mustard gas.
Then they had that guy that was like kind of in the knight armor, like the riot, like kind of old school riot gear, I guess.
Yeah.
Essentially, they had that big heavy machine gun that was just kind of just plowing through people in the trenches and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, like the fucking
And
tanks.
And he was shooting. God damn it!
Jesus Christ.
Andy was shooting.
Yeah. But when the tank rolled over the trench too, and you look up and you see the fucking treads just right over your head. That was
Yeah,
terrible.
that looks.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I can't wait for this.
And then I don't know. I think that was. I'm trying to think of some other like crazy moments that happened in the trailer that I saw. Like
Well, just the ending, just
The biplanes.
the dogfighting. The dogfighting looks fucking
that'll
cool.
be cool. I'm excited to see what the old school planes kind of have.
Well, I wonder
mechanics.
Well, I wonder what like because I know with some of like the old style bomber planes, like they had to have like the gunner sat behind the pilot.
Yeah.
So does this mean like instead of because like all the other Battlefield games, it's just been like one person can fly a plane. So does this mean like
The only exception
like
was AC-130.
well, the AC-1
regular fighters.
yeah like AC-1
Always been one.
yeah, but like does this mean like the planes will have like kind of a crew to go along with them now too? Like
They would have to.
they would have to. Like I mean you would obviously have the one guy flying it that could probably like man the front guns, and then you have the gunner behind him. So
it would be cool to have a two-person plane in combat.
Yeah,
Just to add a little
or
different element.
or someone that can drop bombs off the side of the plane or something.
Something, yeah.
Because and it looks it's just pick it up, pew, and
That's what they had to do.
that's what they had to do. I know, but like
well, I'm just going to
just gonna drop that bomb.
Hits the enemy.
But I don't know. It kind of gives the impression that they're gonna be like flying tanks or something, or like maybe not tanks, but
Flying tanks.
you know what I mean.
No, I don't actually. What are you talking about? Flying tanks?
Like well, I mean like because you can have like tank crews and other Battlefield games. So
you mean like
yeah,
theoretically we're going to call it like
the crew,
okay,
the crew
I
aspect.
was like, what are you talking about? Flying
Not
tanks?
not like
What
flying.
is happening?
The
Yeah.
Zeppelin is going to be controllable, though.
Is it?
It's going. Oh,
Interesting.
I barely heard like the specifics of it, but I guess it's going to need like a massive crew to use, and it's going to be ridiculous.
But how?
I don't know if it's going to be limited to a mode.
But how squishy is it though? Like how?
Also, I either read or heard on a video or something that it's technically not a Zeppelin, apparently. So Zeppelin's the wrong term. It's an airship. Yeah. So for anybody that wants to yell at us later, that it's apparently not a Zeppelin.
Sorry, it's an
we'll
airship.
correct ourselves. Yeah, it's actually an airship.
It's a dirigible or whatever the fuck.
A dirigible.
Well, that's what they're called too. Like
That's funny.
But
Don't make up words.
It's not a made up word. I'm telling you, it's a real word. I want you to poison Nate's next meal. Hashtag Rooster Teeth.
Right. Yeah, we're all very excited for new Battlefield. It's something I think we've all wanted. It's a different take on stuff, and
it's a refreshing.
It doesn't have robots.
It doesn't have fucking robots. And you know what? With that being said, let's talk about fucking Infinite Warfare. The most disliked trailer ever for a video game.
Yeah, it has more dislikes. Let me see this.
The point is, it's got like 15 million dislikes.
It has more dislikes than the Battlefield trailer has likes.
Yeah.
That's a massive number.
It probably has more dislikes than a Justin Bieber video.
And now, is that because it's just fun to hate on COD? Or is it like people are just actually... I mean, I think
people are tired.
If you look at the trailer, it's the most like cliched, boring, nonsense trailer.
Like, okay.
There's nothing interesting going on. There's people running through gunfights, and there's people being shot and
Honestly, I slept through the first part of it. I was like, oh, Modern Warfare 2.
It's the same fucking thing, and it's boring. It's just... it's gonna have the same fucking mechanics. It's gonna have nothing compelling.
Well, and that they've stuck with the futuristic theme for the last 5 games. Like, so Black Ops 1, Ghost, Advanced Warfare.
Black Ops 1 wasn't that futuristic.
Or not Black Ops 1. I mean Black Ops 2, Ghost, which is
played 2, so I don't know.
Advanced Warfare.
Ghost was basically it was kind of on the fine line of like future versus present day, but like it basically was like a future warfare game. Then Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, and now it's going to be Infinite Warfare. And it's like I just want old Call of Duty back. Like, it makes me sad that the series has gone this far down the drain, because nobody wants to play a reskinned Halo game. Which is essentially what this is going to be.
A reskinned Halo game.
Because it's going to be part of it's going to be in space.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, it's a reskinned Halo game.
Yeah, I mean, because Reach did the whole fly up from Earth into space, so I mean, it's... And I keep seeing animations where they'll show like a screenshot of this game and then like the old Call of Duty 4, and it's like the same death animations and stuff, and they're like recycling. They're
recycling code and like in character graphics and everything, and it's just...
Infinity Ward always does that. They had a multiplayer map that they basically ripped from Call of Duty 4 and put it in like Modern Warfare 2. Like a chunk of the story mission went through an old...
That's excusable though.
No,
like that.
How is it excusable?
Well, I mean, Modern Warfare 2 was a good game though.
This doesn't make a difference of them being like essentially lazy or just ripping stuff from old games.
I'll tell you what is not excusable. I don't know. Did you play the Modern Warfare 2 campaign?
Yes.
Okay, so you remember the scene where like you pick a spoiler alert if you haven't played it for some fucking reason, but so remember the scene at the end where Soap gets stabbed by General Shepard, and like he pulls that knife out of his chest and then throws it.
Yeah.
Shepard, and he throws it and hits him in the eye. And then Price comes up and like carries him to his feet, and then Nikolai, the helicopter pilot, comes and like helps him out and carries him to the chopper and stuff. They recycled that same exact scene, but just reskinned it with other characters and put it in COD Ghosts. But it was at the beginning of the game, so it's like that is not excusable. But at that point,
any of these things are.
But at that point, the original Infinity Ward like crew or developers weren't with the company anymore. They were with Respawn.
You, we're gonna make Titanfall.
Yeah. So, I mean, my point is like I want to have, and like I'm sure a lot of other people in the COD community are gonna say the same thing. It's like I want to go back to like boots on the ground style combat, not this fucking like jumping around jetpacks and just like making everything all futuristic and shit. Like bring back COD and make it what it was started and what it was intended to be, not this monstrosity that it is now. It's just it's done. It's boring. We want something new. I'm tired of this.
Well, it always seems like these gear towards a younger crowd.
They do,
and so I feel like kids don't care.
Kids don't care. Well,
so that's like part of the problem.
That's the other thing. Like did you read that article where the Activision CEO actually came out and spoke out against like the negative reception of the trailer?
I might have, but I don't remember.
Okay,
what he said.
So like he's basically just trying to deflect the negativity that was received from the trailer from the quote unquote fans, and
this is fine.
Yeah, this is fine. And
their headquarters are burning down around him.
This is fine. God damn it. But he was trying to deflect the negativity. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's so great that the community is so passionate about this and have such strong opinions and stuff, and we really take it to heart and everything." But basically, at the end of at the end of it, it's like he's trying to say that
we're gonna sit on piles
that he
of money.
basically doesn't care.
Yeah.
And one of the points he said that pissed me off was like, well, by releasing this game. By releasing COD 4 Remastered with Infinite Warfare, it's like we're actually bringing the two.
You have to say it in a pretentious voice.
Yeah.
By releasing this game.
By releasing this Infinite Warfare with COD 4 Remastered, we're actually bringing the fans together. No,
that's exactly what he sounded like.
No. Okay, so he says he's bringing the fans together, but in actuality, he's actually fucking dividing them up even more. Because obviously...
I'm going to laugh my ass off if the remastered servers are packed full and nobody's playing.
Exactly. That's exactly what's going to happen. Because the hardcore fans are going to buy the Legacy Edition for $80, which is fucking stupid to begin with, but I will buy it anyway because I want to play COD 4. Sucker me into it, right? And then...
So Activision.
Yeah. So, but the hardcore fans are going to buy it to play COD 4 and just fucking let Infinite Warfare collect dust. Meanwhile, the Christmas noobs who have no idea what COD 4 and how great it was when it was first released.
I can't wait for the Christmas noobs.
They're going to play Modern Warfare and like squeak on their little 12-year-old fucking circle jerks.
And they will get.
They are going to get raped, and
it's going to be bad.
So
it's going to be.
So it's like Activision. If you want to make money, if you want to make a shit ton of money, release Infinite Warfare as a standalone title. Let it be its $60 title. Don't include COD 4. Now, take COD 4. Maybe include the remaining maps that were left in the multiplayer that you're not including in the remastered version, and maybe release it for like $40, $30, whatever. And let that be for sale on the Xbox Live Store, and I promise you will fucking make more money than you will ever possibly dream of. But I know they won't do that because they want to bundle it together to boost the sales of Infinite Warfare.
Well, if they separate them, Infinite Warfare sales are going to be garbage.
Well, that's exactly why they're releasing them together, because they want to like.
What they want to do is they want to go to their investors and be like, "Oh, Infinite Warfare sold this amount."
Yeah.
They want to have those big numbers.
And they won't fucking know that it's just because it was bundled with it.
Yeah.
Cult classic.
But yeah, I'm looking at this article from today actually, and it says Infinite Warfare is the most disliked trailer in YouTube history, and it's on track to get into the top. Article says top 3 videos dislikes of all time.
Yeah.
So it's terrible. Everything
People like the trailer less than they like Rebecca Black, probably.
Right.
But
that's saying something.
God, I mean, what happened to Infinity War, dude?
They all went to Respawn.
I know they went to Respawn.
That's exactly
I know they went to Respawn, but it's like, do you just not care about like the legacy that development company has? Like,
nope.
They don't give a shit.
Well, they're probably like a younger studio in a sense, like younger talent. You know, people still kind of learning what they're doing, and they're probably just being told what to do. There's probably not as much creative control. I'm guessing this.
I mean, that could be the case. Like, but I would like to think that they would at least like have some input on the type of game that they want to play. Because that's exactly what the original people that made Infinity War they made Modern Warfare, or not Modern Warfare, but Medal of Honor for EA. But they got sick of playing I'm sick of just playing this game that's told from the perspective of the American soldier. I want to tell stories from all fronts of World War II. And EA was like, no, you're not going to do that. We want you to make our game. So they said, fuck you, and left and made Infinity Ward, then made Call of Duty, and the rest is history.
Well, I think once COD came, like, the shooter, like the holiday shooter, like everybody and their mom fucking bought it, that's when you can't mess with it anymore.
Yeah.
That's when they're like, don't fucking change anything because we're not going to have the $1 billion of sales.
But that's not playing into the service, because then they're not releasing anything new and innovative.
I don't think Activision cares.
They don't care.
That's the thing.
They go to sleep on piles of money every night. They don't care.
At this point, they're probably starting to rethink their strategy because they're seeing this trailer and how the backlash of it. They're probably going to wait for the sales, and I hope they're lower than normal this year. So maybe that will drive them to go.
Well, I hope.
Fuck.
I hope they keep track of the server traffic.
We fucked up, guys.
Yeah.
I hope they keep track of the server traffic and realize that, like, hey, people don't want to play Infinite Warfare. They don't want to play this like stupid futuristic shit anymore. They want like old style combat, like what Call of Duty was meant to be. Mm-hmm. Like, think about it, dude. Like, Modern Warfare was probably the
I'm
shooter.
going to disagree with whatever you're going to say.
No,
here.
Modern Warfare was probably the biggest trend-setting multiplayer shooter of the last generation. Because think about how many games that followed.
And Halo 2.
And Halo 2. But, well, Halo 2 wasn't technically in that generation. But anyway. But think about how many...
Halo 3 and COD 4 were... Right?
Yeah, Halo 3 and COD 4 were
Yeah,
in
they
the
were,
Xbox
yeah.
released around the same time. But think about how many, mechanics or like aspects of that game were picked apart and put into different shooters that followed it.
Which mechanics?
So like the perk system, like the class modification.
Were perks in other games before, like other shooters?
Not necessarily.
I really just played a bunch of Halo back
Yeah,
in the
no,
day.
not that I remember. Like the perk system, the class modification, the regenerating health, like all these other.
Halo had regenerating health.
Well, okay, yeah, maybe Halo. Well, you could argue that kind of.
You
like
can't argue it. It happened in Halo 2.
What's that?
You just regenerated health in Halo 2.
Yeah, I thought
There
I
were
thought
no
it-
health packs.
I thought it was just shields.
No.
You regenerate
No,
health also.
Your shield would drop, then you'd have a little health bar, and then you would go back to full.
Okay.
If I remember, is that right, Sean?
I thought it was.
God damn it, Sean. Fucking- Halo 2 had no health packs, right? It was all just
It,
regeneration.
it didn't have any.
Yeah.
It didn't have any
Halo
health
1 had
packs,
health
no.
packs.
But I thought like it was just regenerating shields. Your health didn't really.
You still had a health component, though.
Yeah.
Because when your shield would drop, you could still take some more bullets.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of that would regenerate.
I don't think they ever showed.
It didn't, show your health, but, if you were one bullet away from dying, and you already took, 9 other bullets, when you recovered everything, you're back to those 10 bullets worth of damage.
Yeah.
So you couldn't see the health recovery, but you would go back to 100% full. Not just shields. It's not like Battlefield where when you go down to 1 health, if you don't get a health pack, you're going to stay at 1 health.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I just
hate Call of Duty so much that I don't want to admit it did anything positive.
God, but it was a positive influence on the gaming industry. But now it's just this fucking monstrosity of money that there's no depth. And the other thing on top of having really good multiplayer, COD 4 actually had a fantastic campaign that was equally as fun as the multiplayer, because you actually had characters that you gave a shit about and you cared about what their eventual goal was, because the story would evolve enough to give you a reason to care about them. So you got Ghost, Captain Price, Soap, Makarov. Even though he was a bad guy, he was a really good bad guy. But that kind of shit was good because I don't know, just like I said, the game gave you a reason to care about the characters and the people in the story. Now Black Ops or any of these other new COD games, I don't give a shit about who the fuck is that? There's no memorable names.
I kind of liked the Advanced Warfare campaign in general, the story.
Yeah.
But I was 80% of the way through, and they said my character's name, and I was like, "Who the fuck is that?" Oh, it's me.
Yeah, the Advanced.
I didn't care about anything.
The Advanced Warfare campaign was pretty good. I
think the story was decent. It was pretty good, but it was just so kind of bland.
It was
just
bland.
oh, there's a bad guy, and he's going to turn on you.
But Kevin Spacey though.
But Kevin Spacey. But no,
I'm still waiting on that Ghost game.
Why did you do that, Sean?
You know why I did that.
Why?
Oh, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So,
What?
House of Cards. Watch House
Someone
of Cards.
will know.
Oh, House of
Yeah,
Cards.
Watch House of Cards.
Yeah, I need to watch House of Cards.
But yeah, with on top of these two,
Frank Underwood for president.
there you go.
Oh wait, again.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
God damn it!
So Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty are coming out, and also Titanfall 2, all in the same holiday season basically. So they're gonna have EA is they have their money behind Titanfall and Battlefield, and they're saying that they're not gonna compete with each other.
They won't.
They're not. They shouldn't.
But I mean, people have X amount of money, and people have certain play styles where if it's in the holidays, they're not gonna. Most people aren't gonna buy every single game if you're not Sean. Who buys
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
But think about you got a kid who wants a
Hi,
shooter.
I have no self-control.
A kid who wants a shooter, they might get. Maybe they'll get Call of Duty. Maybe they're sick of that. They're gonna. I would imagine they'd pick one or the other.
Yeah.
There are different styles. You'd pick the one you wanted. If you kicked one of them back, into March or something, you might get bored of the other game, then go get the second game. I mean, it's probably not going to be a bad deal, but I just think you don't want to have your games.
See, I don't know. I think that's I mean, obviously EA is not hurting for money in any way, but judging by the reception from Titanfall, initially, and it had a good reception when it released, but the servers were dead shortly after that. So I think maybe releasing them side by side for the holiday season isn't quite the best move. because obviously I think most people are going to obviously want to play Battlefield 1.
I feel like if you have to choose between the two,
I would pick Battlefield 1.
Yeah, I think Titanfall is going to get a little bit lost in the mix of everything else.
And I don't know. I don't think Titanfall was exactly a memorable game, whereas Battlefield is.
We had our fun with it.
It was a good game, and we played it for a while. But just like
longevity,
the longevity was not there. No. And Battlefield 4, I'm still playing to this day. It's what, 3 years old, 4 years old almost. 3 years old roughly.
How long has Jared been married?
Yeah, no, I think it's about that because it came out.
It was a release title.
Right when the 1 came out.
It was a release title. So about 3 years. It's been out for about 3 years now, and it's like fuck. I'm still playing.
I can't
that
believe
game.
we're already that far into this console generation.
Yeah, it's a lot of good stuff has come so far, but there's still a lot of good things to come later.
Oh,
goddamn, a shot.
God, this is. Can't make it.
I also, this is kind of a little off topic of Titanfall, whatever releasing, but I'm hoping that Titanfall does like what Halo 5 kind of did with its DLC. All the DLC's free, and find a different way. Like you could sell those because they have those burn cards in Titanfall.
Yeah,
it was like a little DLC pack you could get.
Right.
All free DLC.
Which
I don't want to see a season pass for Titanfall.
Which I feel like that's something isn't that kind of what Plants vs Zombies did with like the card packets and stuff. Sort of.
It is like the mechanics, but PvZ didn't charge. You couldn't buy them for the longest time.
Yeah.
You could only earn in-game currency. You could not spend real money, which was kind of cool. But now in PvZ 2 you can spend real money, and Halo you can spend money. I'm sure there's other games that do this similar thing.
Well, Siege does that.
Siege kind of does, and it's not quite.
There's not as much content to buy. It's like you can earn it with in-game currency, but you have to fucking grind to get it. It's
a big grind, yeah.
It's a huge grind.
So yeah, Siege did it a little differently, kind of weird, but for Titanfall 2, I mean, I think Battlefield will have a season pass. It'll be $50. But Titanfall 2, I want to see free DLC for all of it, and then they can make up more money in the back end. Halo had a good. I think they went about a good way because it doesn't fragment your player base because some have maps, some don't. So. And I
love this quote here about the EA CEO Andrew Wilson. He said he downplayed any possibility that the two games will cannibalize each other, calling the first-person shooter a giant category in our industry. Which I don't know. Like, I'm not really sure how I feel about that.
What don't you like?
Well, it's obviously Battlefield 1 is going to cannibalize Titanfall. It's going to eat it alive in sales.
I think so. I agree with you. I mean, some people might think that they're going to be different.
Well, this is, I just think releasing them alongside it. What are you doing?
I'm trying to close these blinds.
You're
broke. this curtain or these blinds are fucked up. They've always been.
Well, welcome to the home design podcast. Fix your blinds, guys. Remember. Anyway, so
I'll have the blind turning thing.
No.
There we go.
But yeah, basically closing this topic out is I just think if I was a CEO of EA, I wouldn't want to be releasing both those games at the same time. I would want to let people play Battlefield for a little while because obviously that's going to be the better selling game, and then release it later on down the road when people have had their chance to play it, and then let Titanfall 2 kind of earn its keep then.
Well, not only Titanfall and Battlefield, but Call of Duty is going to have an impact too, and Call of Duty and Titanfall were similar, I think, in the way the games felt. In terms of the way the guns fired and
now.
All that. Yeah, I mean, especially now
with like all the futuristic shit going on.
I'm excited for Titanfall 2 though, just because I really did like
the
first one.
I heard that's going to be released on PS4 also.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one was exclusive.
Yeah, the first one was exclusive.
Subsequent games will not be, so.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know. I think it should have been a PS4 title also, but I guess you got to boost sales of Xbox somehow.
Yeah, there's I'm sure it's online somewhere. I bet Microsoft put up money for the development costs.
Probably.
I'm sure they said, "Hey, here's X amount of money."
Because it was all over their marketing too, just like the Xbox marketing.
They did it with Destiny. They do it with Call of Duty now with PlayStation 4. It's all marketing. Division was
fun
all
with that,
Xbox
third
marketing.
PlayStation.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That might not have been the best investment
Yeah,
for the
just
future, right?
Sony kind of shot yourself in the foot on that one.
Yeah, Xbox got in the right time when like Call of Duty 4 hit, and then all their all like the exclusive DLCs early and all that stuff when Call of Duty was at its like
peak, and now that it's like in its decline,
There you
Sony's
go,
like,
have
wait.
this piece of shit.
Right? Xbox is like, all right, see ya, we're out.
Sony's like, hand me downs, yay!
So,
But yeah, so also, Uncharted 4 came out this week.
I don't really care. I know people freak out about the game.
I wish I had a cricket sound right now. I bought it. I haven't played it yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, and the game is getting like 10s and 9.9s and crazy reviews. So
It's
I'm sure it's
gonna
going to be.
be
It's
good.
gonna be good.
But
all the Uncharted games are good.
in other news, the sky is blue. This, like it's. So I think Sean, I assume you play it eventually. I think no, Pat'll probably play it. And does Josh like Uncharted?
Yeah. He likes Uncharted. I think he likes Naughty. He likes Naughty Dog as a developer.
Yeah,
like Naughty Dog.
They're pretty solid.
Naughty Dog. I don't think Naughty Dog has ever made a bad game.
I haven't played enough, but I never heard of one. Nothing sticks out.
Yeah. Last of Us.
Last of Us is awesome.
Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Jack and Daxter.
And if Last
There's
of Us
a
gets a sequel, I'll probably
Crash
get the sequel.
Bandicoot Easter egg in Uncharted 4, which kind of hints that Naughty Dog might have the rights back to Crash Bandicoot.
Who has the rights now?
I think it's Microsoft.
No.
No, somebody does.
No.
So, well,
To the Google.
To Google.
Well, no. The only reason I say that is because
Stall.
because when the Xbox, the original Xbox and PS2 generation,
Well,
what are you doing?
we can just
What?
cancel the hype machine on that one.
Oh, okay.
Sony confirms that Crash Bandicoot is still owned by Activision.
Activision.
Oh, weird.
Oh. But no. The only reason I said it was Xbox is because during the PS2 generation, that was the first time there was a cross-platform release of a Crash Bandicoot game. So there was one out for the regular Xbox and PS2.
As soon as Microsoft would own it, they'd probably make it exclusive.
Yeah. So,
I'm guessing.
which they tend to do with a lot of their shit.
Yeah. Especially with Fable. Because they own Fable and they shut down the studio, which you talked about. But apparently there were offers on Fable like crazy. Like hundreds of millions of dollars being thrown at Microsoft, and they're like, no, we want to keep it. So
What?
Take our money.
yeah, basically, studios or developers were just throwing money at them, and they're just like, no, we want Fable.
So does this mean that they're trying to bring the franchise back to life, or what?
The only thing I can think of is that they plan to use it in the future. Because why would they keep it instead of making a quick profit and then just get rid of it if they have no future plans to?
Well, people obviously want to play it still.
Oh yeah, people would love a new Fable game, especially
A good Fable game.
Exactly. Yeah, we do need to clarify because it's been a while since we had one of those.
Fable 2.
Yeah, when did Fable 2 come out?
Fable 2 is
right.
acceptable. It wasn't really the
The
best.
only problem was the ending, I thought. But yeah, Fable 2,
yeah.
most of the game I loved.
Yeah,
Fable 3 was a garbage
Oh
fire.
my god, yes.
And then what was the fucking stupid Kinect one?
I don't even remember.
It was
but
like
that was the Journey.
The
or some shit
Journey.
like that.
Yeah, like what the hell was that?
No, I was excited for Fable Legends. We talked about that 100 times already, but I wish it was a thing.
Yeah, maybe it still could be.
I guess. I mean, if they got like a almost done game, and maybe they'll throw it at another studio and be like, hey,
Well, I mean, it'd be a waste if they didn't. Like,
Basically,
you
yeah.
had so many people working on that game for so long, and like it's basically done. So it's
Yeah.
like why would you not like have somebody pick it up and release it?
Yeah. Well, and people who were at Lionhead were saying that they had ideas for a Fable that would have been like a mature rated title, which the other ones were, but
They're all mature.
But like,
yeah.
well, I'm saying, but this is like a darker tone, not just like blood or crude humor language. It's like a dark game,
like compared to like Dark Souls or
something, just
or Bloodborne or some
where
games like
it's
that.
like a mature theme game, not just like there's a lot of blood and a couple. They say fuck, so it's mature.
It's
this shit's dark.
I think the old Fable games could have honestly passed off as T-rated because they weren't exactly like adult. Well, they had some adult humor, like like you could hook up with other girls and get STD or guys get STDs and shit.
We don't judge here. Huh?
Yeah, and I don't know. It's just like they had some adult undertones, but I think for the most part the humor was pretty timid. I think.
Yeah.
But
no, they were like Halo. The old Halos were like mature rated games, just for like a little bit of blood.
yeah.
So yeah, there's definitely room for Fable to go darker if they wanted to, but that might never happen. So it'll be interesting to see.
So yeah, I don't know.
I want more Fable. That's all I want. I just want Fable. Plus, Xbox, like, they have a lot of really good exclusives. I think they have a lot of good games that if people want exclusives, they have options. But Fable would be another huge exclusive to drop. I mean, it might be a little bit too much saying this, but like, if you think people like Final Fantasy, if they like Kingdom Hearts, that's like Xbox's Fable.
Mm-hmm.
So, what did you do, Sean? Oh,
Jesus Christ!
oh god.
So you're comparing Fable to Kingdom Hearts?
I'm talking about in terms of some of like the amount of hype and the amount of excitement for an exclusive title.
Mm-hmm.
If in a year or two they said Fable 4 coming out this holiday, people would lose their fucking shit.
Yeah,
I'm sure people would just go crazy for a new Fable. Like, you know, people are getting excited for Kingdom Hearts and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I don't think the hype like for Fable could even compare to Kingdom Hearts though. But I understand your example.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying like one for one it would be as exciting, but that's Xbox's version of
like
an
that
exclusive game that being brought back from
like that kind of adventure type title.
Just that much people who are Xbox fans who want an exclusive would be freaking out.
And if they did release a new Fable game, I wasn't really big on the whole steampunk like theme of Fable 3.
You can get the fuck out right now.
No, well,
get the fuck out.
It didn't feel.
Leave this podcast.
No, it didn't feel like
it's a 6-person podcast from now on. Work is done.
It didn't feel like a Fable game though. Like I kind of miss like the old school adventure style like in the first one. So I would if they did, I would like them to go back to something like that. But like I don't know, the steampunk thing, I didn't feel like it fit that all that well.
Well, when the people were talking about their ideas for Fable 4, like the darker tone, they also were going to say a little bit more, kind of going against what you're saying, where it was even going to go a little bit more into like a modern setting, kind of like a historic London kind of thing. I guess what they're saying.
So
like a little more.
So like Dishonored, kind of.
I something like that. I guess a little bit.
But it's not that I don't like steampunk themed games. I do, but I just don't think it really fits Fable all that much.
Well, yeah, Fable kind of had that. Every game just took their cities and their culture and made it a little more modern. Each one. I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
but I just like steampunk settings. I think it's
steampunk settings are cool. I love steampunk settings for games.
With,
but
with Fable though,
like what's the well, this isn't really steampunk, but cyberpunk. What's that other game that's being released? What's it called?
Podcast content.
Something like 2077.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah.
It's a CD Projekt Red.
CD Projekt, yeah, that one.
Ooh.
Yeah, Witcher developer making legit Cyberpunk.
Why do you think I went ooh?
Yeah, I know. I'm clarifying for people who might not know.
Because
I have a new beating stick now.
And you have something.
Exactly.
And did you guys hear that?
This is abusive podcast.
It is.
Wasn't there a new Witcher DLC that came out, or like is coming out soon?
Blood and Wine?
I think so.
I'm pulling that
Pat?
out.
We need Pat.
Pulling that out of my
I mean,
ass.
call him up, be like, Pat,
what's the new Witcher?
Put up the Pat signal. I don't know what that would be, but
it'd be
a picture of Megan's ass.
There you go. Or it'd be just literally say hardcore in the sky.
Hardcore.
If we put that in the sky, he will come and he'll show up to the
podcast.
podcast.
Show up to the podcast.
Audio. I'm gonna call Pat right now.
Oh my god.
We're using our phone a friend.
All right. We did this one with the disco too. So keep talking, you fucks.
Yeah.
Patrick.
Pat,
hello, can you hear me?
Pat, we have a question for you on the podcast.
Oh, okay. What's up?
So, Witcher 3, is there a new DLC announced, or is it out yet?
No, it's not out yet, but it's on its way in. It's going to have a guaranteed 30 hours of gameplay.
Nice.
Pretty awesome.
Yes, that's what we were looking for. We were trying to figure out if it's out or what it's going to be. So,
because I remember I saw something about that the other day, and I didn't know if it was out now or if it's coming out.
Is that your final answer?
You're our phone a friend.
No, but yeah, next one. What?
You're our phone a friend.
I'm on the podcast?
Yes,
yeah,
you're on the
recording
podcast.
right now.
I'm on the podcast.
So.
I don't care. I'm trying to get out of here so I can get to the podcast.
I was just gonna ask, how soon are you gonna be here? We've been recording for 45
Almost
minutes?
an hour.
I'd say probably like half an hour at the max.
Okay. Hurry, Pat, hurry!
At least get her to the end.
To the Pattercopter.
Alright, man. Thanks. We'll talk to you later.
That sounded better in my head. We should have stayed there.
You heard
How can you afford these things?
Who else should we call?
Oh,
We're just calling people.
Let's just call people.
We're sure calling people.
No, but so it's coming out. 30 hours of gameplay. More content than most standalone games anyway.
Shit, yeah, that's true. Their DLC are bigger than some games. I need to play The Witcher 3.
I need to buy The Witcher 3.
I wanted to try to beat Witcher 2 because it's backwards compatible. I wanted, but I will never have enough time to go through that. And
Wait, it is backwards compatible?
Witcher 2 is backwards compatible.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
What am I doing with my life?
Right?
I have it downloaded on 360, so I might as well just
absolutely.
fucking port it over.
Yeah, dude. So
Those deals with gold though.
oh yeah,
Suck it, Sony.
Right.
No one here to complain because Josh and Pat aren't here.
and I don't really give a shit.
That's right. You're a terrible.
You have a
PS4
PS4, but you don't even use it.
You're No Man's Sky
I should
machine.
probably pay attention
You're
to the...
right now. You're using your PS4 as a coaster.
What's your PS4 doing right now?
I cleaned it off the other day.
You have to think about
to
it.
wipe the dust off. Fuck.
So you did use it as a coaster.
Yeah.
Love it.
No Man's Sky in about a month-ish.
I was hoping to have a PC. I started buying parts, but finances don't always allow you to buy the things you want. So I'm still trying to figure out if I should get a PC or not.
Now accepting donations.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have Kickstarter up.
No. Well, now that you mentioned Kickstarter, I will kind of take this little opportunity.
Logan will whore himself for money.
Ladies.
Or guys.
No.
Nope.
Well, it depends on how much money.
Charge double.
I'm kidding. That's not what they say.
Anyway, but speaking of Kickstarter, we are kind of working on a little something like similar to that as far as like crowdfunding, but it's through that Patreon website where it's like basically you guys will we offer incentives for you based on the amount that you pledge to the podcast if you did
Give us your money. We promise we won't spend it on hookers and
yeah, we're not the Ant Simulator
booze.
guys. But we're still working out the details on that, but that's soon to come. So keep an eye out. We'll have a big announcement when that day comes. Phrasing.
I still think a dollar donation should be our undying love.
Yeah.
Just give us $1.
We'll give us $1.
It's not hard to buy our love.
Right.
Yeah.
Ask your mother.
Yeah. And
Oh!
no, I just set up some of my capture stuff. I had everything running. I just need that fucking adapter cord, and then I'll be demanding people go on Xbox like 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah, I need to.
Just need that fucking cord.
I need to buy a new
fucking up
capture.
again.
I know.
I need to buy a new capture card because I had an old Roxio HD Pro, which did serve me well for a while. It was a good capture card, but now that Elgato is kind of cornered the market on that, I gotta buy an Elgato now.
I seriously might just go buy a new one just to avoid the whole cord thing too.
Yeah.
Just because I'm sick of us not recording.
Yeah.
Technical limitations that are.
YouTube is hard.
Yeah.
If anybody that thinks YouTube is easy, it's not. Especially when you're trying to work around other people's schedules.
Yeah, you fucks with kids. Why do you have families?
I'm sorry.
Just die alone like us.
Just die alone. Just die alone and play video games till you die.
Perfect life.
Life is meaningless.
But I was hoping that Disco and Drew would be here for this, but they're not here, so I'm going to keep talking. New Pokemon starters were announced for the new game for Sun and Moon.
So
and Sean is not a fan.
So we have like a seal dog, a cat, and some kind of bird. Looks like
like an owl.
Looks like a penguin and an owl mixed together.
You wanna read what I put there, Worth?
Let's see. Okay, now presenting a balloon owl that's a grass type because it has a fucking leaf bow tie, an asshole fire cat, and a retarded dog seal clown. I could come up with better Pokemon by rubbing my nuts on a pallet and slapping them against the canvas.
Goddamn, Sean.
But yeah, I mean...
I can think of a better name by throwing my nuts in a fucking scramble
What's
bag
their name?
I can't remember the name. Sean, why do you get the names?
Because I don't
You're
care.
so bad at...
To the Google!
Anyways, I looked up a little bit more of these, just a little. That is a flying grass type, and the other ones are just fire and just water. And so I thought it was weird that one of them is a dual type and the other two are not. Maybe that's typical for Pokemon. And I haven't played thoroughly since Silver. So it's been years and years since I played a game and really paid attention. So I don't know if... Don't they normally kind of keep them pretty... I guess flying is...
Here are these really awful names that they spent no time thinking about. The owl is called Rowlett.
Rowlets.
I like it.
Fucking
I
dumb.
like it.
The cat is Litten.
Litten?
Okay.
Like
Fucking Einstein over there come up with Pokemon names. And the retarded sealed
clown dog.
whatever,
Clown dog.
is Poplio.
Poplio is okay.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
Yeah, that sounds like a Pokemon.
That
But Litten?
That is kind of weird.
Like lighting a fire and kitten mixed together. Litten sounds good.
Godworth, you're lighting cats on fire? Apparently it has a fireball, like a hairball fire attack. Like it shoots fiery hairballs at you.
So it's just like Ember then. Or Fire Blast.
I guess, right?
Well, Fire Blast, I guess, had that
Fire Blast was like the ultimate. Like,
Fire Blast had like that. Well, it was either Fire Blast or Fire Spin. Fire Spin had like the Fire Tornado.
Fire Spin was, I think, like Gen 2 or something. I don't think it was a Gen 1 attack.
It was a Gen 1.
You
yeah.
goddamn
I remember.
I have the beating stick.
I played Pokemon when I was younger. I know.
I don't remember Fire Spin being in Gen 1.
It wasn't Gen 1 because my Charizard had one.
Weird.
Yeah. So keep your beating stick to yourself.
I will not.
And your actual stick to hit me with.
Oh, we can hear that on the mic or not.
But it was either
sound waves.
It was either Fire Blast or Fire Spin. Fire Blast had like the fucking like scarecrow looking form of fire,
5-pointed
star
or something.
Fire scariness. I don't know. I think Fire Spin was a little bit more brutal because you locked him in a fire tornado.
That is pretty terrifying.
That's pretty terrifying. I don't want to.
I'm just glad they stopped turning inanimate objects into Pokemon.
Like
well,
a trash can.
Hey, look, this is a lamp, and it's a Pokemon.
Hey, it's a keychain.
Hey, this is like a garbage can.
A trash can. Let's call him Trubbish. That's his name.
His
name is Trubbish.
They were running out of ideas.
I mean,
I think their A team went home for the day, and they're like the new people were like, "Oh, we don't know what to do."
That's like the equivalent of the developers of Sonic 06 like presenting their game for the first time, and then the CEO being like, "Oh yeah, this is a very good demo. I can't wait to see what the final product is like." This is the final product.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
New game.
I can't do it.
I'm glad. I am actually secretly glad Disco's not here, so he can't defend.
Look what I'm dealing with.
Disco can't defend all those new Pokemon. And
reference Game Grumps.
Same ones are older.
Yeah. No, dude, old Pokemon's always going to be better. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there may be a few gems here and there for the newer types. Like, I don't know, Blaziken's pretty fucking awesome. He's like, what, Gen 4, Gen 3? Something like that?
4...
There are only 250
No,
Pokemon.
it was 4 because it was Cyndaquil was 2 and...
Cyndaquil...
No, it wasn't even 3 because it was Torchic.
Cyndaquil was a fire type.
Cyndaquil was Gen 2.
And then Torchic was Gen 3.
And then
Totodile.
That's Gen 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Chikorita was Gen 2. That's the other grass type.
Yeah. No, the 4th Gen Fire must have been Blaziken, but the
fun fact, we've all been late and we know Pokemon names.
Yeah, right.
Oh, come on. How many gamer girls are out there? Like,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, just go on Instagram and just search the hashtag gamer girl.
God
damn it, you let the fly in here, Sean.
He left the porch door open.
He left.
Oh, good.
He's like, fine. It's like, fuck you guys. I'm not welcome.
All right, I'll leave. Jesus.
He's like,
don't gotta be an asshole about it. So what else can we talk about? We burned through this news. We did a good job today.
I mean, yeah, like there wasn't a. It was pretty uneventful
fly
week.
against the wall and come up with new Pokemon. I'll be right back.
All right.
What is it? Just Splatterkin or something? I don't fucking know. There you go. There's my Pokemon name. Splatterfly. That's my new Pokemon.
Worth chooses Splatterkins, and he chooses a Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. We like that.
So I was giving her the Rowlett last night.
The Rowlett? What's the Rowlett?
It's a new Pokemon.
It's Owlette.
Yeah. It's Rowlett.
It's Rowlett. So how do you get?
And I was giving it to her last night.
I would totally pick the grass flying type in this situation. That's a cool combo.
I don't know. I think I like the retarded dog seal clown. Yeah, maybe just because I like dogs.
Can you see yourself
Like
in that
dogs.
Pokemon?
Like, could I actually see myself being that Pokemon? Or-
No, in it.
God damn it! You're so gross. I don't like this. I don't want to be a fucking like bestiality with Pokemon.
What other topics have we or conversations have we brought up about stuff
I mean,
and things before? Like,
are we actually
you had like your favorite game of all time kind of thing.
okay? What's
We've talked about other. Like,
what's your most regrettable purchase in gaming history?
have we not done that yet?
I don't think we have done that yet.
It's a regrettable purchase. Probably Modern Warfare 2.
Really,
Yeah.
dude? Fuck that. No.
And actually, I meant to say this when we were talking about Fable. Fable Anniversary.
Yeah, okay,
That was
that's up there.
That was
That's up
only
there.
$40, so I'm not out that much.
Only $40? That's a lot of
Well,
money.
compared to a full retail release. This is
You
like,
can get into a strip club twice with that.
You could,
Yeah.
A friend told me that.
You can go into like a discount night, right?
Like, yeah.
Like on a Monday morning,
Yeah.
you can go in.
on a B squad night.
No, I think
On a
this-
Monday, are strip clubs open on Monday morning?
I have no idea. I've never been to a strip club in the morning.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think if because I got Modern Warfare 2, and I never cared for Call of Duty. I wasn't a fan, and I was like, maybe this will be different. Got fucking tricked. I played the multiplayer only because you fucks played it so much and Jared played it at the time. I never really liked it.
That was a great multiplayer.
No, it was
Intervention
not. It
for
was
life.
garbage. I hated
The
it.
only complaint I had, I mean, I've talked about it before, it was just like the stackable kill streaks.
Models.
Huh?
Models.
Models? Oh, the mod, yeah, the 1887s. Yeah, fuck those things. But yeah, I don't think kill streaks. I don't think kill streak kills should actually count towards your like next kill streak. That should be something you have to work for. You know what I'm talking about?
No. Explain that again. What do you
So
mean?
okay, I've referenced this a couple
Do you mean
podcasts
like the
ago.
rollover kills?
Rollover
Like if you
kills.
die?
No, I mean like
Okay, you have UAV for 3 kills, Predator missile for 5 kills, and
Helicopter for 7.
helicopter for
so.
7.
Okay, so let's say
In Modern Warfare 2. Shut up!
You shut your mouth. Yeah.
Okay, you pop up the UAV, you get 2 more kills, you get your your Predator missile.
Yeah.
You kill 2 people with your Predator missile.
Yeah.
You get your
Harrier strike or whatever.
yeah.
I like that.
I do
Right?
too.
Yeah.
Shut
you
the
saying
fuck
the
up.
opposite worth?
Okay. Maybe Modern Warfare 2 did it the wrong because COD 4 did it the right way. That's fine because there was only 3 kill streaks. But they had like, now let's have 25 kill
The
streaks.
problem
and
was
fucking,
you were getting people that were doing Pavlo.
yeah, Pavlo EMP and then like
No, it was something else. Something that killed things. Like no Pavlo AC-130
nuke. So yeah, like you get like the to be fair, the Pavlo took a lot of work to get. It was like a 9 kill streak.
Yep.
So you got that, and then it's flying around the sky. It's fucking huge ass armored helicopter, just fucking picking people off as it flies around. And then, but all those kills that it's getting is counting towards your next kill streak that you get. You get your AC-130, and the Pavlo's still flying around while you're in the AC-130, but you're dropping bombs and machine guns in the AC-130, getting all these fucking kills. And then it's like, oh boy, I got 25 kills, and I got my tactical nuke. End the match. And that's what I fucking can't stand. Like
That scenario kind of sucks, yeah.
that scenario sucks.
But like in Call of Duty, it's so fast paced that
But
unless you get lucky or you're just really, really fucking good, you're probably gonna die. Fairly regularly.
But that was a huge complaint because like they made the game more about kill streaks than actual gunplay.
Well, I hated the game.
I like the game. I liked Modern Warfare 2.
Garbage.
No, it's not. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, no. So it's they need to focus more on gunplay in that game, not so much fucking like kill streak kills.
Yeah, I don't know if they're ever gonna do it. I mean, I don't even remember do they still have kill streaks in all these games? They still do.
Well, okay, there's score streaks, but it's the same.
That's even that's not. I guess not worse because you can get assists and you're still contributing.
Yeah, like that's okay because it makes it more team based.
Well, that way you could. I did like in Advanced Warfare how you could have like I don't remember any of them except for like the care package. But there's different things you can get, and to add 50 points, you can get an extra ability on your kill streak.
Like an assist or something. And
yeah, like, because if you could do 500 to get, like, a Predator missile, I have no idea what I'm talking about here.
Yeah.
Or you could do 600 to get a Predator missile with, like, fire damage or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, they would add...
Yeah, there's like
they would tack on extra things for more points. So I did like that component of that.
Yeah. I mean, so I think Sledgehammer did a good job with Advanced Warfare as far as the multiplayer goes. I don't know, it's just... I just got bored of it. But
yeah, but the most regrettable purchase would probably be that Modern Warfare 2 or probably
the Fable anniversary.
Yeah,
that's up there for me.
Yeah,
I paid $40 for that. Played it for like 10 minutes.
So fucking excited too, and it looked like shit.
Terrible.
I was like, what the fuck is this nonsense? Huh, Sean?
That's what I was going to turn your phone off for.
Somebody saw his phone's work. Go and say
What's your most regrettable?
I don't have a regrettable thing that I purchased with money. How about something that I thought wasted my time?
Okay.
Stop waving that in my face.
What?
I know what I said.
Yeah. What's your biggest waste of time?
A game that's coming out pretty soon.
What?
Homefront Revolution beta.
Homefront Redvolution? That's what you said.
Homefront.
Sean, are you having a stroke?
Yes.
Yeah.
Homefront the Revolution. Those 5 minutes I played that beta.
Right, yeah.
The most regrettable 5 minutes of my entire life.
The new trailer looked good, though. To be fair,
no.
Every trailer can look good.
Well, if they make the game like the trailer is portraying it as,
you can polish a turd, but at the end of the day,
you can polish a turd, but
still a turd.
I just want to know why they put out a PS1 beta. I don't understand.
Like, why would you put out a beta for a PS1 game?
I love the first Homefront so much.
I don't.
Remember our rants on that podcast 15 or 16?
I have more flashbacks.
I gave Sean nightmares to this day still from that game. It's amazing.
Yeah,
so good. He was fucking hiding up with this goddamn silo, and he wouldn't leave, and there's only one way up there, and you couldn't shoot hardly. So I cooked a grenade at the perfect amount of time, at the peak of its throw, right beside Sean. You see the grenade and it explodes. No warning, no nothing. I don't think I've ever been happier in a game than that.
That was a pretty nice kill.
It was amazing. You'd be an asshole. You wouldn't leave that spot. It was really hard to shoot from the ground up there. The hit detection or something was really hard to even kill. That multiplayer was amazing, though.
It was a great, very underrated multiplayer.
Oh, absolutely.
And I wish the servers were still active, but they're not.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's sad. I hate when
THQ went super under.
Which is weird because like they were an arcade powerhouse for so long.
Yeah, they made something. They made
the NBA. No, did they make NBA Jam? That wasn't THQ, was it?
I doubt it.
Or no, that wasn't. Fuck, I don't know.
Oh, they made this like, I think it was THQ. They made like some kind of weird tablet device or something.
Tablet device.
Oh, I gotta look this up.
To the Google.
I know, I'm trying to figure it. They made some kind of thing that lost them tons and tons and tons of money.
Like investors.
Something called like U-Draw.
Investors were just like, nope, fuck you.
U-Draw game tablet. Basically, yeah, it did not sell, cost a lot of money, and it was bad. So you don't have an actual official game purchase you don't like or you regret?
Not that I can think of. Just wasted time.
Just wasting time on stuff. So, do you have anything specific worth that's not Fable Legends? We both agree that.
Because we both agree.
Or Anniversary.
Anniversary. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. Let's go buy Fable Legends right now.
Yeah, I wish.
Let's do it. God, I have to think about it. I think probably Ghost Recon 2 when it first came out on the old Xbox.
Just made me have flashbacks to Advanced Warfighter.
I liked
Advanced
Dude,
I buy that?
I loved Advanced Warfighter.
Oh my God, I hate
that game was awesome. I love that game
so much.
I played
that multiplayer with Esty. That was fun.
I'm trying to remember if it's that game or a different game. There's one Ghost Recon that I absolutely hated. There's some old ones that were good.
The first one was really cool.
Like the original Xbox?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, those. Yeah, that was good.
But Ghost Recon 2, it was still on the old Xbox, but god damn, that game was bad. It was just fucking. I mean, the first off, the game looked like shit, and the voice acting was bad. The fucking story was cheesy. The multiplayer was extremely subpar, and I paid $60 for that game when it came out, and I was bored with it like within 2 hours. And I just sat there, and I couldn't get my money back for it. So
I'm sad.
And I think another regrettable purchase I have would be the season pass to World at War.
Ouch.
That's funny.
But the zombies were fine. That I didn't have a problem with. But those goddamn multiplayer maps were just didn't cut it. I mean, first off, the World at War multiplayer was terrible to begin with. But the zombies were the saving grace, which is basically the whole reason why I bought it for anyway. But I spent $50 for the season pass, and it didn't even like fucking. Yeah, it just sucked. I tried them all. I'm like, okay, I paid for the multiplayer maps. I might as well try them out, and I played it for 10 minutes and was like, nah, I'm not doing this anymore.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, I can't play World at War multiplayer.
So I can't find the exact reason for why THQ went under. I swear at some point I had either read or someone had told me that it's called the UDraw tablet or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That it just caused a huge problem financially, but I can't.
Well, what was the big drawback to it?
I don't remember, honestly. Just I don't think it had much appeal. It was just like you had to buy, and at the time this was like before like the Wii U and stuff. You had to get like an extra tablet for your game or something. I just don't think it didn't have good game support. I can't remember what it was.
Well, like first off, the Wii U tablet was a fucking piece of shit anyway.
Here in February 2012, THQ discontinued the UDraw game tablet to focus on adult core gaming. The following May, they reported a loss of $239.9 million. Yeah,
Jesus
Christ,
Christ,
$100 million more than the previous year. So they had lost millions a year.
They were already in the hole to begin with.
It said they defaulted on a $50 million loan from Wells Fargo in 2012.
Fuck.
They just got ravaged. Yeah, so they were probably hurting for a while.
Somebody owes somebody some money.
Right. No, I'm looking back through this, and THQ had some good games. They had Red Faction. Armageddon was garbage. The Red Faction Guerrilla was awesome.
Guerrilla.
Homefront. They had Metro, Last Light, Metro 2033. They had some legit games.
They did. What about like previous generation?
I'm trying to scroll through here.
Yeah, Metro. Well, we have the Metro poster right behind us.
Yes, I love Metro.
Other side, Logan.
I don't know where it is.
It's over there. Look over your right shoulder.
I want to because I was leaning my arm on that. There it is. What the fuck else did THQ have, Sean?
I don't know.
Why are you asking Sean?
I don't know. Just because he's sitting here doing nothing.
I think I remember most about them was just like their arcade games.
Well, I think they did like Spider-Man back in the day.
Oh yeah, they did do the old Spider-Man game for PlayStation and N64.
Saints Row they owned. Darksiders. That's the other one I was thinking of. They owned.
Oh yeah, that was it was okay.
Company of Heroes.
Yeah, I mean a lot of people liked Dark. It was like a cult classic kind of. Darksiders was.
Oh yeah, they did do Destroy All Humans. Yeah, they had some good games.
Warhammer 40,000.
South Park: Stick of Truth.
That was sold to Ubisoft.
Oh,
that was sold
right.
before, so they technically didn't.
They started it,
yeah.
but
so yeah, they had some legit games.
So, RIP THQ,
and it's gone.
God,
I'm also sad that it's not really that sad because somebody else bought the rights. 38 Studios was a game. 38 Studios was a studio.
Yeah.
That made Kingdoms of Amalur, and then they went under.
Yeah, because they had that one baseball player that was was he like the owner or was an investor or something?
No, Kurt Schillings was the owner.
He was the owner of the company.
He borrowed money from somewhere. Then they borrowed money from the state of Rhode Island to try to draw jobs there.
Yeah.
And then it sold fairly well for a launch title, but he borrowed too much money, I guess, is how.
And couldn't pay back what he couldn't pay back.
They released a lot of bad games.
THQ.
Oh yeah.
Like what?
Like Dude's Big Adventure on the Wii in 2010.
Dude's Big Adventure.
Or Destruction Derby 64 from the Nintendo 64.
That was kind of fun. Come on.
Or the Fairly Odd Parents Enter the Cleft on the Game Boy Advance.
Enter the Cleft. So I was entering her cleft last night.
Fuck. Oh my god, that's weird.
Did you enter the cleft last night, Logan?
No.
No? Did you, Sean?
Nope.
I want to know who got Amalur because somebody bought it. I can't remember. Good job, Sean. Just break all of the pencils.
Remember Pandemic Studios?
What did they make?
Battlefront?
Oh, like
the old Battlefront?
Oh, yeah, we talked about this. Yeah, that's nice.
Battlefront and what's that? The last game they made was
Saboteur.
Saboteur, yeah, that was it. Yeah. That game was actually pretty cool. It was an interesting mechanic for the game and like interesting set piece for the game, but it was World War II. But you played as like an Irish car bomb driver or something like that. I don't fucking know.
The artist for Kingdoms of Amalur.
Oh, they did Mercenaries 2: World in Flames.
Mercenaries is fun.
That game is a very underappreciated game.
The lead artist, or I'm saying he's the lead artist for Kingdoms of Amalur, was Todd McFarlane. Makes fucking Spawn.
What?
And he designed, I think he's like either the creator or the designer of Venom, the character.
Yeah.
So, legit.
Very cool.
Alright, so that is episode 28 for everybody. We only had 3 people the whole time. I thought people were going to show up and kind of join the podcast.
Yeah.
Thanks for fucking up everything.
Thanks,
Yeah.
they
Fucking worthless.
Were you even thinking today?
Jesus.
Jesus.
We're about to go get drunk at a birthday party.
We're gonna go to a birthday party.
Casino and other places maybe.
Happy birthday, Nate.
So.
Happy birthday, Disco.
All right.
Even though you're not here.
No, fuck you.
I mean, I can't really say anything much for. I guess like any other updates. I guess we did have some guy ask us to sponsor him. He messaged us on Instagram. He's like, "Will you guys sponsor me?"
To our 12 fans. Sorry, guy. We don't have that.
Yeah, we don't have that kind of money right now. But
yet.
he did give me an interesting idea, which I'll tell you about later.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no, I swear to the gods, I'm going to either get a new capture card or I'm going to get that fucking cord from Josh because I want to start recording video stuff.
We need to hold the funeral for my Roxio capture card.
Oh yes, can we blow it up or smash it?
Yeah, but we have to record it though.
Well, yeah, no.
So,
yeah.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today.
We're gathered here to fuck shit up.
So.
And that's the end of the video.
All right, so we'll be back next week. Regularly scheduled
podcast.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
So, we might do our Family Feud next week.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna. I forgot about that. So if you guys have not submitted your request to be a part of the survey, you need to message us on Instagram, or Twitter, or Facebook. Don't hit me. Ow. So message us on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, and say that you want to be a part of the survey. And Drew will get back to you personally and with a list of questions that he will give you.
And he'll probably send you a dick pic.
And he'll probably send you a shaft shot.
That's just a bonus.
We call them shaft shots around here.
It's not a dick pic.
Yeah.
It's a shaft shot.
It's a shaft shot.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, because we really want to put that together because it's gonna be a fun podcast for us that night, and it's your chance to be a part of the podcast. So yeah, go look up Friendly Fire Gaming on Instagram. God damn it! I did.
You're fired.
Yeah,
We're done.
I need to turn my phone on vibrate. I keep forgetting
Podcast
that.
over.
And yeah, because look up.
Ooh, Jessica Negri.
Just kidding.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta go, guys.
She has a great personality.
Bye.
She looks smart.